Hey everyone, it's Bailey from Making Up the Midwest, and this is my December Birchbox opening. It's a little late, but I think everyone's is because they were having some shipping issues, but better late than never. Also in this is going to be a review. It's going to be at the end. I'm going to open everything up and show you what all I got, and at the end I'm going to be reviewing the Birchbox service as a whole because as some of you may know, I've been doing an overall review of all the different subscription services out there. So that's going to be no different with this video. I've opened so many different Birchboxes for you, but this specific video is going to be going more into what Birchbox does as a company. So stick around if you'd like to see that. If not, I'll let you know when the unboxing is over and you can just go and have a happy holiday. But let's get started, shall we? So you start off opening your box, and you, as always, have this card, except for this is kind of like a holiday card, where it's for the front, and you open it on the inside, and it tells you all about everything. On the outside it says, frolic and fancy for the holidays, and then on this side, where you would typically have on the front of your card what it's all about, this tells you what your box is about, and of course it's about preparing for the holidays, being beautified, and looking and feeling beautiful inside and out for the holidays. And then on this other side it shows you all of the products you get, for those of you who have never received a Birchbox. So also a note to be made about this particular month, even though we're almost through with this month, it's still, if you're thinking about making a purchase soon, do it in this month, because there's a little note that tells you about the full-size purchases that you make this month. All of the proceeds, or all of the profit from the full-size products purchased this month will go to Baby Buggy, which is a charity for families in need. So good to know, right? Make your purchases before the 31st. So let's get on with it. You open your box up, and this month it's sparkly, pretty sparkly paper. I don't know how much of that you can see, but the first thing on the list is Benefits Professional. Now, people have raved about this so much. It's Benefit, which is an amazing brand, and typically it's very, it's more upscale. Their products are more expensive. But here you get your little sample size of the Professional. Now this is supposed to minimize the appearance of pores. It does not, in fact, completely eliminate pores, but because it's kind of a mattifying, not powder, but a paste. And so what you do is you put it over the areas where you typically have the biggest pores, and instead of, it just mattifies them, so it minimizes the appearance, because shininess really brings out all the nasty, just things you don't want to see. So that's what this does, and here you have this nice little sample. I've already tried this before, so I won't be opening this and swatching this for you, and I do like it. It's not something that I use every day because pores aren't a huge issue for me, but it's a product that works. I do find that it really works, so that's that. And again, as with all of my Birchboxes, I will have reviews and swatches, within reason. Swatching this might not do a whole lot of good, but I'll try my best, and all of that will be on the blog, and links will appear in the bottom bar as I have it up and running, so please come back and check. Next is a fragrance by Harvey Prints called Yogini. Well, that's what that is, and inside you open it up, and I love, this is one of the spritz doodads, so you're not kind of pouring it on your wrist and doing that. I find that so cumbersome. This is actually, you spray it, which I love, and it's, ooh. Let me read you the description before I go describing it, because I'm awful at describing. First, Harvey Prints Yogini. Take a deep breath and relax with this calming scent. Notes of sandalwood, Egyptian myrrh, and grapefruit will help you feel as good as you smell. So, I typically tend to love more savory and rich scents rather than florally, sweet, fruity, or like foodie scents. I'm not a big foodie fan. Yeah, I'm looking at you. My sister's over there getting ready, and she loves food, like wants to smell like cotton candy, and not a big deal if you do, like you get it girl, but not for me. This is really savory. It has a kind of a hint, some kind of note, I don't know how to describe this stuff, but it has notes of fruitiness, but it's more just earthy savory, which I love. So, I like that. That'll probably be, since I didn't pack any perfumes, that'll probably be my go-to scent while I'm traveling for the holidays. What's next? Oh, this is a very exciting product. Birchbox, in their favorites of the month, sometimes they release videos before the boxes come out, which some people like because they get to see what they're getting. Some people don't like because they're spoilers. They subscribe because of the element of surprise. But regardless of how you feel about it, they got their own little lip gloss that they featured in their favorites video, and this is in Birchbox Pink by Jouer. It's the moisturizing lip gloss in Birchbox Pink. We teamed up with one of our favorite brands to create this custom fuchsia shade, apply one coat for semi-sheer pigment, or build it for a hot pink pout. So let's try this on. Okay, so that is with a few coats applied. There isn't a whole lot in this little thing. Last I checked, this was sold out. Because I got my box so late, I was perusing the website to see everything that I peeked, I'll admit, I peeked. But when I went to the page to see if they had this, they were completely out of the Birchbox Pink shade. So I think everyone really liked the shade. As you can see, let me get closer, it's not really fuchsia, it's pink, but a very wearable pink. It's not, they say it's fuchsia, but it's not. I really like it, and I think it'll be good both for winter and summer, so it's a very wearable shade. And it's Jouer, which is an amazing brand, good for the lips. I've already had a few of their lip products that I really like. So next is Oh Good Merry Christmas. I cannot read that. This is, let's call it Nooks. Oh, and they give you two different names. One really hard one to pronounce, or Multi-Usage Dry Oil Shimmer. See, look at this right there. What am I talking about? This is what it is, so you can read for yourself. I don't know how to pronounce it. And that is this little guy. Let me shake it up so it's not, it's there. That's it. And I know a lot of people had trouble with these. I heard both on their Facebook and on their Twitter that some had theirs break in shipping, and so I don't know if it was just a defect in the bottle or if it got handled roughly. Mine sat in shipping, I know for a fact, for a very long time, and it's still intact and obviously didn't leak, so I guess that was one downside people found this month. But what it is they apply this gorgeous oil to your face and body to give a silken feel and subtle glow. You can also work a couple drops into your hair for softness and shimmer. I'm going to do all of them right now. So this is what it looks like unblended. As you can see, it's very gold, very sparkly, shimmery. And then as you blend it out, you can see it's still a little wet, but not very much. And it just really blends out into the sheer sparkliness. I don't know how much you can see of that in the sunlight, but it's really nice, and it's not oily. Like they said, it's a dry oil shimmer because it doesn't, the finish is not oily in the least. So I can't really do it with this shirt, but you can bet on New Year's when I have like my goodness out, it'll be sparkly, as will my hair. So that's that. Then this month there were a couple of extras. You got Prep Showstoppers Designer Fashion Tape, which are these little guys. Yep, that's right, side up. Celeb stylists wear these double-sided tape strips, which will ensure your party dress stays perfectly in place. And let me tell you something about my New Year's outfit. It's this like Kim Kardashian-esque dress where it's Kim Kardashian-esque in this region. And so this is going to be such an asset. And I think they're black. I think that's what this says, is that they are, the color is, yeah, 2 black strips, and it's a black dress, so it's going to be amazing. I will definitely be using these and reviewing these for you because no one likes a wardrobe malfunction. I mean, some like a wardrobe malfunction, but typically not the people it's happening to, so Madison. And last but certainly not least is the Recharge E-Boost, all natural orange flavor, and I will, obviously you can see, I've used this. I've used this actually the day after I got my box because it was the middle of finals week. I wasn't sleeping very well. Well, yeah, who does? Poor diet, just weird hours and stress. So rather than get sick for my holidays, I thought I would pop one of these and see what it did. And I did feel, whether it was mental or whether it was because of this little guy, I did feel better. It has, you know, your C and B vitamins, so it gives you energy, and C is a kind of a preventative thing to keep you from getting sick. And so for what it's worth, I did feel better after I had this. What Birchbox says is that it's you can bounce back post-party with this tangy citrus energy booster packed with a mega dose of nutrients. And by bounce back post-party, I'm assuming they're referring to a hangover. So for any of you who haven't used yours yet, maybe you should try it. Get back to me. Let me know how it is. So that is it for my Birchbox opening. Now it's time for the review. If you are not interested in seeing what Birchbox offers as a whole versus what other subscription services offer, just shut it off now. It was lovely seeing you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'll talk to you later. But if you do want to see, you know, what Birchbox is and what it's about and all that stuff, keep on watching. Okay. So as you can see from the unboxing, if you did watch that, Birchbox's monthly subscription service, you get 4 to 5, sometimes 6 samples in each box, and you can review each sample at the end of the month, well, not at the end of the month, anytime throughout the month. You can review each sample for 10 points apiece. And once you build up 100 points, you get a $10 credit to the Birchbox store. This is a feature that I think is unique to Birchbox. Go-Go Girlfriend might have the same thing, but the products they offer are very different. Birchbox tends to be more upscale, products like Benefit, and honestly, products I haven't heard of sometimes, but they do tend to be more high-end, more expensive products. You also sometimes get full-size products. The one go-to, one of my holy grail illuminators, the Laura Geller duo that I've used so many times, was a full-size product worth like 32 bucks, and I got it in one of my boxes in addition to 3 or 4 other items. So there, you do sometimes get full-size products, which makes it so worth it. The $10 a month, it's $10 a month, which makes it's just so worth it. So worth it. Something else that's really nice about Birchbox is that they do have, they've been around long enough to have built up a network, you know. I find their customer service is amazing. Even this month when they had kind of a shipping issue, which really wasn't their fault, it was who they shipped through, they still dealt with it so well. And customer service is really important. If you've ever had bad customer service, that's when you realize how important good customer service is. And they have excellent customer service, so that's a gold star for them. They also have a YouTube channel where they will kind of give you sneak peeks as well as show you how to use some of the products in the box, which is also really great. If you are kind of a makeup newbie and you get something in your box, you're like, I have no idea what this is, please help me. They'll help you. It's great.
Tell them they'd be a fool not to get it.
No. They also are very active on the social networking front. They have Facebooks and Twitters and all that stuff, and they reply. That's the best part, is that they'll have little, not even competitions, just, you know, they will interact with people who follow them and buy the product and stuff, and I think that's kind of neat. It's like they acknowledge you not only as a customer, but as a person, and it's fun. It's really, really fun. So all of those things, even though you're not explicitly paying for it, is a really nice part of the service. Downsides include, well, like, for instance, this month with the shipping, but besides, that wasn't really their fault. It's who they shipped through, which I suppose, you know, they might want to ship through somebody else, but I really have never had any issues with things spilling or breaking or bad boxes. As for what you get in your box, something that sets Birchbox apart is that they have kind of expanded beyond just cosmetics and makeup. They've gotten into skincare. I think my mom and my sister have even gotten like coasters, and so they're not exclusive to cosmetics. So that, whereas I think Go Go Girlfriend, no, I don't think they are, or maybe My Glam Glam Bag, even though we've only had one bag from them, I think they will stay closer to cosmetics. So that's something to keep in mind with Birchbox, is that it's a broader spectrum of what you'll get in your box month to month. I think that's really it for the what sets Birchbox apart and all the good things about it and some of the things it could work on. If you can think of anything that you love or hate really about this service, go ahead and comment in the bottom bar, because if I left anything out, please, I want people to know as much as they can about the service before they sign up, because this is especially one of the more well-known services. So it'd be nice for people to have some information before they subscribe. So thank you all so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed, please do so. It's this little button here or here. It's one of these. Just click one. One, please. And I will see you in my next video. Have happy holidays. I hope all of you are doing well and are home and are loving things in life. And I'm gonna go away now. Bye. My foot's falling asleep. Ow, 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 ow. My foot is falling asleep. Falling asleep.
No.
Ow.